Okay, in this video, I'm going to show you how you can use our software to make sales bridges. So first of all, what are sales bridge phone calls? They are fantastic. They're terrific. These are really going to increase your conversion rates because they speed up the whole process. So envision this. You've got an opt-in page, a website where you're collecting leads, and typically the lead gives their name, their phone number. You know, they want someone from your sales team to contact them and sell them. And in most cases, that then generates a notification email or maybe a text message that goes to your salesperson. And then time might go by because they're not checking their email around the clock, but perhaps they see it. Oh, okay, I'll get around to that. And then maybe who knows how much more time goes by, and then finally your lazy sales guy finally picks up his phone and dials the lead. And by now, who knows how much time has passed. Maybe the lead who was interested 15 minutes ago has gone on to start thinking about lunch or something else, and now they're busy and they can't answer their phone, or they're just not interested anymore. So how many of your sales are lost that way? Sales Bridges eliminates all the delay because it just will immediately connect your sales team to your lead while they're red hot with their credit card out ready to go. So we can initiate sales bridges in a couple of different ways. If you're familiar with campaigns from one of our previous tutorials, you can go down here to the campaign builder and choose the campaign you want to add it to or make an all new one. Okay, we're going to scroll down, add a new step to our campaign and give it a name. Oops. And choose the timing within your campaign, and it is a phone call type. And then if you scroll up here to the top, the type of call it's going to be is a sales bridge call. So you could right here in the campaign building interface configure your sales bridge call, or if you have any existing ones that you've made and saved as a template, you could choose them from your templates, which I will do and save that. And there it is. Now your campaign includes a sales bridge call. But right now, I'll show you how you go ahead and actually build that template for your sales bridge. Okay, so it starts by navigating to the templates section from the left-hand navigation. And you can see we've got different types of templates. There's another video on that topic. And in the sales bridge tab, here's the template that I showed you a moment ago. I'm going to go in and edit it now so you can see how I went ahead and built it. So the first thing all sales bridge templates have is a name, and this is something that's important because as you can see here, if I delete it, it says this is what you will see in the Zapier drop-down list. That's going to be important for a subsequent step in this video. So give your sales bridge a memorable, notable name, and if you like, you can even add some description of what it's about. The next field is the Twilio number, the phone number within our software that is going to be used to call the lead. So if you've got more than one numbers, you want to choose the one you want the call to come from. But in our example, let's say it's the sales department. You got a salesperson working on your team named Craig Closer, and you can go into the other video we've got here about sub-users to agents to learn how to create users. Then you have the opportunity to either choose a recorded audio file from your desktop, choose from among the pre-selected, pre-recorded ones that you've uploaded to the software, or you can even record one right here in this builder. And this will be just a piece of audio that's going to play for your agent, for your salesperson. So it's something motivational that's going to give them some context so that they know what this call is about. They know what's going on, and they're motivated to make the sale. So I'll record one now. Hey Craig, it's your boss. I just want you to know that we got a brand new hot lead on the line, so I'm going to connect you now, and hopefully you can close the sale. Don't want to stress you out or anything, but your job's on the line. All right, good luck. And then we've got that audio, and that's going to play for our closer, our salesperson. And then the next thing you see here is a piece of text information, and this is just, it's doing the same thing as the audio we just left. This is going to be text that our software will pronounce. It's going to speak this for our salesperson. And then the last thing you want to do down here in the agent's number is put in your salesperson, in this case Craig Closer. You're going to put his actual cell phone number, the cell phone that's in his pocket. And for the purposes of this demo, the number that I inserted here is actually the same thing as the sales department number, just because I want it to be able to display on screen for you, my viewer, so you can see it. But ordinarily, this is where you'd put your salesperson's cell phone number. And then we save that template, and there it is. It's called the SalesBridge demo. Then the next thing you're going to need is a Zapier account. So there's a previous video in the tutorial on how you can connect our software platform to Zapier, but I'm going to jump over there now. Actually, before I do, we're going to show you this. This is a ClickFunnels page where I'm going to be collecting lead opt-ins. So this could be any software. It doesn't need to be ClickFunnels. If you've got a WordPress page or any place on the internet where people submit information, I'm just going to open that up in another tab. And you can see it's just a demonstration page here where the lead would enter their name, phone number, email address, and honestly all that's critical is their phone number, and then it's helpful to have their name. But I've created this page already in ClickFunnels. That's what our leads will use in order to submit. Okay, now I'm going to jump over to Zapier, and this is what our Zap is going to look like. I'm going to create a brand new Zap. I'm calling it SalesBridge Demo, and it begins with a trigger. Now, whatever software you use to collect, to take that opt-in, and I'm using ClickFunnels, but this could be a WooForm or whatever your form software is. If it's like mine, ClickFunnels, you're going to choose that app. You're going to use new contact activity is what ClickFunnels calls it when you've got a new opt-in. If you've got multiple ClickFunnels accounts, you're going to choose the appropriate one. And then if you've got multiple funnels or dozens like I do, you're just going to pull down from this. Search for SalesBridge Demo is the name of the funnel that I built. And the funnel step is arbitrary. It doesn't matter what you set there. And pull from the data. So I've submitted this form a couple of times, and this one up top will work. It's got Larry Leeds information in it. All right, so whatever your opt-in mechanism is, it goes here in the trigger step. What's important is now this action step. So I'm going to click on this, and the app you're going to search for is the Chirply.io REST hooks. You click on this and just type in Chirply. We've got a whole nother video on how to connect your Chirply account to Zapier. But once you've followed that video, you should see this appear in this pull-down list. And then the action event you want is to create a sales bridge from template. Our Zap has quite a few different actions you can use, but for this video, the one we want is create a sales bridge from template. Next, you're going to choose account. This is what your Chirply account is. You probably only have one of these, but if you've got multiple ones like I do, make sure that you've got the correct one. And then in the next field, you're going to want to put in your sales bridge. Now this corresponds to, over here in our software, the title that you gave this sales bridge demo. There it is in the far left column. And now I called mine sales bridge demo. However many templates you've got stored in your Chirply account, they'll all appear in this pull down list over here on Zapier. Now I've only got one. It's called SalesBridge Demo, so that's the one I'm picking. All right, the next thing is the lead's phone number. Now this is populated from whatever your mechanism, your step one, your trigger step in Zapier is. So if I erase this and I click on this variable button and I scroll up to my step one, I'll find that phone number right here, right at the top. And then message is that it's the same thing as that piece of context information that we're giving over here in our software to our agent. So if I edit this SalesBridge template, you'll remember that I put this message in here. This is a demo of the SalesBridge feature. This is a message for your sales agent that will go to prepare them for the call. Now the thing is, over here on our software, this is just a static block of text. At this point, at this stage in the game, we don't know the lead's name or any of that information yet, so we can't populate anything here of use. But over here in Zapier, we actually do have live data. So that's why I've added to the end of this, the lead's name is, and then again, I use this pull down. I looked in my data and I grabbed his name, Larry Lead. So I need to only put that in there once. So what would happen is in the sales bridge, the software will read this, will pronounce this. The robot lady will say, this is a demo of the sales bridge call feature. The lead's name is, and it will pronounce to the best of its ability your lead's name, Larry Lead. All right, so I'm going to hit continue on that. At this point, I'm not going to test it here in Zapier. I'm actually going to hit done, and I'm going to turn on my Zap. I'm going to activate it, and then pop over to my actual funnel and submit a contact. Okay, now I'm going to go over to my my live form. I'm going to fill in a person's name, their phone number, optionally an email address. Let's just go with the one that I got here. And when he submits, he's going to see a thank you page. And now shortly, this can take a few moments as we wait for our software and for Zapier to do their thing. But any second now, an incoming call, our software is going to call Craig Closer. So the salesperson would normally receive this on his cell phone. I have set it up so that he's receiving it here, just so that you have something that you can watch and that you can hear. Okay, here's that incoming call. I'm going to go ahead and answer it on my cell phone.
Now, well, you can close the sale. Don't want to stress you out or anything, but your job's on the line. All right, good luck.
This is a demo of the sales bridge call feature. This is where a message for your sales agent would go to prepare them for the call. Lead's name is Larry Lead. Please press 1 to talk to the lead.
Okay, and that failed because obviously I put a bogus number. But now you see that that call first called our salesperson, Craig Closer. When he pressed 1 on his keypad, then our software went to dial Larry Lead and patched the two together. And now Craig's job is to close that deal. And all of this would have been 10 times slower by the old process, but because you've got a sales bridge call working for you, you're converting at a much higher rate.